Have you ever wondered about the role of medical affairs in the pharmaceutical industry? It's an interesting question, isn't it? Let's delve into it. Medical affairs as a field has seen significant evolution over the years. It has grown from a primarily supportive role to a strategic leadership function that is indispensable in the pharmaceutical industry. In the early days, medical affairs was a behind-the-scenes player, offering important but often overlooked services. It was the department that worked in the shadows, ensuring that the scientific integrity of a company's products was maintained. But times have changed. Today, medical affairs is a strategic leader, a key decision-maker in the pharmaceutical industry. The role has evolved to include not just scientific and medical expertise, but also business acumen and strategic planning. It's now a department that leads, that strategizes, and that drives the pharmaceutical industry forward. Yet this shift hasn't happened overnight. It's been a slow and steady evolution, reflecting the changing landscape of the pharmaceutical industry and the increasing complexity of healthcare. The role of medical affairs has expanded and diversified, taking on new responsibilities and forging new partnerships within the industry. This evolution has also brought about the need for specialized programs to train the medical leaders of tomorrow. These leaders need to be well versed in a variety of areas, including communication, business leadership, knowledge acquisition, and generating real-world evidence. They need to be prepared for a future that is increasingly digital and personalized, where medical affairs will play an even more significant role. The evolution of medical affairs has been significant, with increasing responsibilities and partnerships. But how exactly did this evolution occur? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the evolution and future of medical affairs in the next scenes. To appreciate the current role of medical affairs, we must understand its historical progression. Let's dive into this fascinating journey, shall we? In the not-too-distant past, medical affairs was considered a support function within the pharmaceutical industry. Its primary role was to provide scientific and medical information to internal and external stakeholders. There was a clear boundary between commercial and medical activities, with the former focused on product promotion and the latter on scientific exchange. This was the first phase of medical affairs evolution. However, as the pharmaceutical industry evolved, so did the role of medical affairs. The increasing complexity of the healthcare landscape, the rise of personalized medicine, and the growing demand for real-world evidence have all contributed to this shift. Medical affairs began to take on more strategic roles, stepping beyond its traditional support function. This transition marked the beginning of the second phase of medical affairs evolution, where it has grown into a strategic leadership role within the pharmaceutical industry. It's a role that not only bridges the gap between the commercial and research and development departments, but also engages with external stakeholders such as healthcare professionals, regulatory authorities, and patients. This evolution didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual process influenced by several factors. The industry's increasing focus on patient centricity, the need for transparency and integrity in scientific communications, and the demand for real-world evidence have all played a part in shaping the role of medical affairs. One of the significant changes in this phase has been the increasing responsibilities of medical affairs. Today, medical affairs professionals are involved in a wide range of activities, from shaping clinical development programs to generating real-world evidence, from medical education to stakeholder engagement, and from product launch strategies to post-marketing surveillance. Another key aspect of this evolution has been the growing partnerships between medical affairs and other stakeholders. Medical affairs now works closely with medical societies, healthcare professionals, and market access teams. These partnerships have been crucial in enhancing the value proposition of pharmaceutical products, improving patient outcomes, and ensuring the sustainable growth of the industry. The evolution of medical affairs has also been shaped by the advancements in technology and digitalization. The use of digital tools and platforms has transformed the way medical affairs engages with its stakeholders, enabling more personalized and timely interactions. The rise of artificial intelligence, wearable technologies, and genetic information has opened up new avenues for medical affairs to create value for patients and the healthcare system. However, despite these advancements, one thing remains constant: the importance of human interaction and trust. In an industry where trust is paramount, Medical affairs plays a critical role in building and maintaining this trust through its commitment to scientific integrity and patient centricity. As we look back at the evolution of medical affairs, it's clear that it has come a long way from its humble beginnings as a support function. Its transformation into a strategic leadership role has not only changed the face of medical affairs, but has also influenced the future of healthcare. This evolution has not only changed the face of medical affairs, but has also influenced the future of healthcare. As we move forward, the role of medical affairs will continue to evolve, shaped by the changing healthcare landscape, technological advancements, and the needs of patients and healthcare professionals. And as it evolves, it will continue to play a critical role in shaping the future of healthcare. The future of healthcare will be digitalized, personalized, and integrated. But what does this mean for medical affairs? As we look into the crystal ball of healthcare's future, we see a landscape that is increasingly becoming digital, personalized, and integrated. This shift is not just a prediction, but a reality that is already taking shape, and it's going to significantly influence the future of medical affairs. In the digital era, the healthcare industry is undergoing a radical transformation. Traditional models of care are being disrupted by technological advances, with artificial intelligence, wearable devices, and genetic information leading the charge. These technologies are not only changing how healthcare is delivered, but also how it's managed and optimized. But where does medical affairs fit into this digital healthscape? The answer is at the forefront. Medical affairs professionals are poised to play a critical role in this digital transformation. They will be the ones to ensure that these technologies are used effectively and ethically in the pursuit of better patient outcomes. Now let's talk about personalization. In the future, healthcare will be tailored to the individual needs of each patient. Thanks to advancements in genomics and precision medicine, doctors will be able to provide treatments that are customized to a patient's unique genetic makeup. This shift towards personalization will require medical affairs professionals to deepen their understanding of these complex fields and to effectively communicate this knowledge to both healthcare practitioners and patients. Integration is another key aspect of the future of healthcare. The goal is to create a seamless healthcare experience where all elements, prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and follow-up, are interconnected. Medical affairs professionals will play a pivotal role in this integration, ensuring that all parts of the healthcare system are working in harmony for the benefit of the patient. But with all these technological advancements, we must not forget the human factor. Despite the digitalization of healthcare, human interaction and trust remain integral to healthcare decision-making. Medical affairs professionals will need to strike a balance between leveraging technology and maintaining the human touch. They will need to build relationships, foster trust, and communicate effectively with all stakeholders in the healthcare ecosystem. So, what does all this mean for medical affairs professionals? It means that they will need to equip themselves with a new set of capabilities. They will need to be well versed in the latest technologies, adept at acquiring and applying knowledge, and skilled in generating real-world evidence. They will also need to be strong communicators, able to explain complex scientific information in a way that is easily understood by all. The future of healthcare will be digitalized, personalized, and integrated, and medical affairs professionals will need to equip themselves with specific capabilities to navigate this digital future. Pharmaceutical companies need to focus on developing medical affairs leaders who are prepared for the future. In a rapidly changing healthcare landscape, the pharmaceutical industry faces the urgent need to nurture leaders who can navigate the complexities of this dynamic environment. The leadership profiles that will emerge in the coming years are those that possess not only a deep understanding of the industry, but also the ability to adapt to new approaches and capabilities. The future of medical affairs leadership will require a unique blend of skills. First, leaders will need to be adept communicators, capable of conveying complex information in a manner that is accessible and meaningful to diverse audiences. This extends beyond simply explaining the science behind pharmaceuticals. It means being able to share the story of how these products can positively impact health outcomes and improve lives. Second, business leadership acumen will be indispensable. The leaders of tomorrow will need to understand the business aspects of pharmaceutical operations, from market dynamics to regulatory constraints, and from financial management to strategic planning. They will need to make decisions that balance the needs of patients, healthcare providers, regulators, and the business itself. Third, leaders in medical affairs will need to be lifelong learners. The pace of change in healthcare and pharmaceuticals means that the knowledge base is continuously expanding. Leaders will need to stay abreast of the latest advancements in science and technology and be ready to integrate this new knowledge into their strategies and operations. Finally, leaders will have to demonstrate proficiency in generating real-world evidence. This means being able to gather, analyze, and interpret data that reflects the real-world use and impact of pharmaceutical products. Real-world evidence is becoming increasingly important in shaping healthcare policies, informing clinical practice, and driving patient-centered care. To nurture such leaders, pharmaceutical companies will need to transition to a platform model. This means moving away from the traditional hierarchical structure to a more collaborative, networked model, where knowledge and ideas are freely shared, and everyone is empowered to contribute to the company's mission. Moreover, pharmaceutical companies will need to focus on building partnerships. Partnerships with healthcare providers, regulators, patients, and even competitors can provide valuable insights, open up new opportunities, and ultimately improve the patient experience. Developing medical affairs leaders who are ready for the future is key to the continued evolution and success of the pharmaceutical industry. Today we have delved into the evolution, current role, and future of medical affairs in the pharmaceutical industry. We've journeyed from its humble beginnings as a support function through its transformation into a strategic leadership role. As we look to the horizon, we see a future shaped by technological advances, digitalization, and personalized integrated healthcare experiences. The medical affairs professionals of tomorrow will need to be well-versed in these areas, but also demonstrate prowess in communication, business leadership, and generating real-world evidence. We've also highlighted the need for specialized programs to cultivate these future leaders, ensuring they are equipped to navigate the ever-evolving landscape of healthcare. But amidst the surge of technology and digitalization, let's not forget the enduring importance of human interaction and trust in healthcare decision-making. As we usher in this future, we must also remember to focus on partnerships and improving the patient experience. Remember, the future of healthcare is not just about technology, it's also about the people who lead, innovate, and make a difference every day in the field of medical affairs.